Bank Stadium in Iowa City. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, I did check in with the Hawkeyes head coach before the game. One of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Hawkeyes offense will have the football first. Laurie Moulton, and he'll be matched up on the other side with another guy who's one of the most productive running backs in the game.
It's so much fun when you watch games like this. In college football today, it's about tempo and spreading out and air raid and throwing it. These two top 25 teams pride themselves on being physical offensively and running the ball. We've got two of the better running backs in the entire country facing off today. This thing isn't going to be necessarily the sexiest matchup. This is old school. This is handing the football off and finding out which of these two running backs can win the day and make the most plays.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Moulton. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21.
And that's not a surprise play call for this offense. A lot of times, man, after a tackle for a loss or a play that goes behind the line of scrimmage, they want to get those chunky yards back. They want to get back to 3rd and manageable. They dial up the screen. They get some positive yards. Now put themselves in a position to be more successful on 3rd down.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Say it. Lets it fly. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
It is very tough when you're a secondary player to cover guys for long periods of time. Great job by the secondary, taking away all the options, even when the pass rush didn't get home.
From the gun on third down, Say it. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Saying, trying to be heard about the noise. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Say it. Fires to the big fella. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with third down and 5.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Fires to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Right back to him on the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Saying from the gun on third down. Here's the pressure. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. The 30. 30 inside the 20. Touchdown, Hawkeye. And they turn it into a defensive score. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
And finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Line getting set on second down. Rides to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
part of that Midwest lifestyle. But when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs. So it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll run the counter. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Here's Julian saying to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on third down. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Saying from the gun on third down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Finds a man in the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Throwing, saying, makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
From the red zone, it's Jackson. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. It's 3rd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Phillips. Picks up the first down. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well give it to him again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Quickly to the tight end. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Phillips. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Might have a chance. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Hawkeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Phillips. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Snags it into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So an 82-yard drive there. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Finds the tight end. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The run inside. It's Jackson. Can't get him to the ground.
Really, the MO of this offense is their ability to run the football, and they've been trying to get this guy going. They've given it to him time and time again. Just really hasn't been a lot of space and a lot of place for him to go. You got to give the defense credit, especially their front 7. They are winning in the trenches so far this game.
Fights off a defender. Makes his man miss. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Got a little grass. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Buckeyes are marching down the field. Here's Sayin to throw. Got it. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their sophomore defensive end, and as with any injury, they hope this is just a momentary thing. Holly will check on him in a bit. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cross. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Now here's Sayin. Pressure coming. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Line gets set, first down. Sayin makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on first and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal, but great job on first and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Lined up in the gun on third down, Sayin. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It'd have been tough sledding here in the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard. That's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's the Wolverines, trying to stay perfect as they eye a 5th straight win. It's been a dream start to the season, and really this game here today as well. Time to find out if they can finish the job. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing. Now back to your game at Kinnick Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Hawkeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Could be an alley. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Say it. He's got him.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running inside. It's Cross. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Well, the defense was ready for that. Offense trying to toss it to get to the perimeter of the football field, but there was just too many defenders. Running back was able to make the first guy miss, couldn't make the second one, though, and it's a loss of yards.
To throw, it's Sayin. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
He'll pull it down and run. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. Wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. The run inside. It's Phillips. Dragged down after working his way, and those feet were pitter-pattering as he picked up 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Give to the running back. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff. It's Phillips. There's some room. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's complete. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Yeah, he was able to make one guy miss, but he had to make 2 in order to pick up that 1st down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
And the Hawkeyes will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Not even a moment of anxiety in that decision. 4th and 1? Yeah, we're going.
No, this isn't even a discussion in the headset. Like, this is automatic, autopilot. Like, 4th and 1, we're going for it every single time.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside. It's Phillips. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick, but the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Run in the red zone, it's Phillips. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Using his legs, it's Phillips. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Gives it on the option. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Motion from the wideout. Here's Julian saying to throw. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the...
He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Iowa sideline. As the offense gets ready to take the field right now, they have got a lot of excitement. This is a possibility to knock off the #1 team in the country, but they know they've got to play clean football down the stretch. The huddle, they're talking to each other, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to keep it together here and have a productive drive here against this excellent defense. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll go right back to the run. Got enough for the first. Maybe some room here. The 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Hawkeye! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That #1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Throw it, say it. Fires to the big fella.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Quick release by the QB. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Saying, trying to be heard about the noise. He's got his man, makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Red pass, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Saying back to the air. It's complete to the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Flips it out in the flat. He's like a loose bowler, just caroms his way to the 32. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. From the gun on third down, say it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Iowa has the ball back on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Here's a little room there. He's at the 40, the 20. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Iowa. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. Maybe I just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Here's Sayin to throw. He's got the back in the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. A nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Again, it's Sayed. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Sayed. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. The Buckeyes with an answer.
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for 2. A lot has to go right, but at least you get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Just ran over him. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Ohio State calls it 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Wide receiver going in motion. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
And he loses the football on the return. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered forever.
And I think when you're the #1 team in the country, you're coming in expecting to win. You're the favorites. Everybody's talking about you. You have all the momentum. You're the loved college football team in all of the land. To come in today, they played a competitive game, Jesse, but that's an inferior opponent they just lost to.
That's true. They've got to be more consistent moving forward as the #1 team. And we saw flashes today of why they were the #1 ranked team. We know they've got talent, but you've got to start fast. You can't shoot yourself in the foot. You can't have penalties. You can't turn the ball over. You can't have the lapses in concentration we saw today that led to them losing.
That's going to do it.